How did a bra with pockets pull in $32,000 in just 3 days, get a Shark Tank deal, and still go bust? And more importantly, how can knowing that answer help you turn your slow sales into consistent cash flow? I'm Bryant Tyson, a 30-year marketer who's helped turn small ideas into big multi-million dollar businesses. And it's not magic, because every success and every flop leaves clues. And today's Misfire, BoobyPack, is overflowing with clues that you can use. So stick around, because at the end, I'll give you a 10-second profit fix that you can use today to make more money without changing your product. Here's the plan for today's Misfire Makeover. And there's one single line I'd add right above their buy button that could have doubled their sales with zero effort. I'll show you that exact line with my 3-step fixes. First, we'll see what BoobyPack nailed with hard numbers. Second, we'll see the moves that killed it, even though they did great things right. And third will be my 3-step rescue plan that could have made them millions, backed by tactics I've used for over 30 years. But first, let's watch their marketing video.
What's a booby pack, you ask? It's a top-shelf fanny pack for your boobs. When you go to raves to dance your face off, you don't want to have to worry about your cash, credit card, phone, etc. With 2 pockets on either side that are zipper enclosed and lined with water-resistant material, the booby pack keeps your valuables safe, no matter how hard you dance or how much you sweat.
So as you can see, this is a real product with real buyers with real money. So what happened? Here's how they made $32,000 in just 3 days. First, she had a laser-focused niche. Wisely, BoobyPack didn't chase all women. Instead, she targeted ravers with about 3 million active US festival fans a year. Facebook ad library shows you can target that crowd for under $6 per 1,000, while general fashion ads average about 14. That cut her ad cost by more than half and gave BoobyPack a head start to profitability. To give yourself a better chance of success, niche down, because the riches are in the niches. But why wasn't that awesome niche enough? Second, she solved her own pain. Seems like the founder lost a phone and then a lot of cash at an EDM show. That's proof of real pain. No research required. But my research shows that Coachella's Lost and Found reports over 3,000 lost phones each weekend, so she wasn't alone, and she knew it. Solving is selling. So BoobyPack had strong support for future sales by solving people's pain. And to give yourself a better chance of success, solve your own problem first, then sell that solution to people like you. But solving only opens the doors to success. So what else did she need to walk through it? Before we uncover that, let's look at the third thing she did amazingly well, which was she tested the market. So instead of guessing if there was enough demand, she pre-sold the product. She asked for 15 grand and got 32 with a 13% conversion rate, which is almost triple the platform's average. That gave her immediate cash plus proof that her product could sell before she even spent her first penny on inventory. Smart. So, to give yourself a better chance of success, sell your product first to prove people will buy it, then perfect it. BoobyPack had a great niche of customers who had the ability to pay. She solved an expensive problem that the people in her niche still have. And she proved with $32,000 in 3 days that people would buy her product. Basically, she had a winner, which made it her game to lose. And many have made millions with worse starts. So how did it all go wrong? Well, she made 3 critical mistakes. First, she wasted a ton of cash and time on patents before launching. Huge mistake. Not only are lawyers expensive, but the average wait time for a patent is about 20 months. That's almost 2 years with no sales and no protection. Plus, even if somebody stole her idea, fewer than 2% of small biz patents ever go to court. So a patent wouldn't stop bigger brands with bigger bank accounts from ripping you off. Instead, that cash could have bought her millions of ads and made her millions in sales, but she wasted it on paperwork. So to get yourself a better chance of success, play offense, not defense, and use your cash where it makes the most money. But that was just the first of her dream-killing errors. The second was that she didn't create the menu. See, people knew about BoobyPack, but after the Kickstarter, they felt no urgency to buy. Kickstarter gave them a clock, so they bought. Meanwhile, Shark Tank put BoobyPack in front of millions of potential customers, but none of them felt any urgency. So they waited and eventually forgot about it. The result? Instead of turning her multi-million-dollar TV appearance. Result? Instead of turning her multi-million-dollar TV appearance into millions of dollars in sales, she wasted it. To give yourself a better chance of success, you need to show people why they need your product and give them a huge incentive to buy now. But even that isn't enough to make millions. So what is? And how could she fix all these errors and more in just 3 steps? Before we get to that, the third critical mistake was not getting repeat sales. Studies show that it's 60 to 70% easier to sell to an existing customer. Meanwhile, it's between 5 times and 25 times more expensive to get a new customer than it is to make a repeat sale. And she already blew a ton of cash on lawyers, so she needed to make more sales with less money. So as the saying goes, it's cheaper to keep her. Bottom line, keeping 5% more customers can raise your profits 25 to 95% more. So with a $30 sale and no repeats, you need 33,000 new buyers every year just to hit $1 million. But if she sold 3 to each customer, she'd only need 1/3 of those new customers to make big money. So to give yourself a better chance of success, you need to make repeat sales. That way, instead of each customer being worth $30 over their lifetime, they're worth 10 times that, which gives you 10 times the cash in your pockets, 10 times as fast. So how do we make this Misfire over into a multi-million-dollar business? And how can we do that in just 3 easy steps? Step 1, turn interest into intention. People don't buy the best products. They buy the best marketed product. Before Ryan Reynolds bought Aviation Gin, it was the best product with terrible sales. That's how he bought it for pennies. Then he generated demand with powerful hooks and stories that sell and turned it into the fastest growing gin brand in America. Product didn't change, but the marketing did. And we can do the same thing with BoobyPack. First, we need a killer hook. Ravers, you could lose $1,200 at your next event without this simple $30 secret. This calls your target customer by name, triggers fear of loss, and offers a cheap and easy fix. That turns interest into curiosity. And once a customer is curious, you have their attention. That's when we tell the founder's story about how she lost her $1,200 phone, cash, and license. Had tons of hassles and headaches getting home, buying a new phone, and waiting at the DMV. And that helps the customer feel the same pain, making our $30 fix a no-brainer. That turns curiosity into intention. And you can do this with your business too. Step 2, an offer they can't refuse. Because if they leave our store, they may never buy. That's why we need an amazing offer to make customers buy right now. $30 for a sports bar with pockets? Forgettable. A stacked value bundle isn't. So we'll give them one with these 3 no-cost digital bonuses. First, they'll get my personal DIY Rave Glow Up Guide ebook with makeup and glitter tips, plus 50 outfit hacks to use with their new BoobyPack. Second, they'll get my Rave Survival Kit ebook, a must-have checklist for packing for festivals. And of course, I'll tie some of the checklist items to their new BoobyPack. Last, they'll get my secret Rave meme pack that they can use with group chats, snaps, and more. And of course, the people in those memes are wearing BoobyPacks. Each free bonus is valuable to them, costs me nothing, is unique to BoobyPack, and ties into the product that they're about to buy. But that's not enough. So we also need a 10-minute clock for the free bonuses to expire. You can do this with your business too, because that combo, high value with a ticking timer, often outsells discounts. So we fixed the problem of awareness without demand, but we still need to get repeat sales. We still need to 10x their lifetime value to us. So we can do 10 times less work and make 10 times more money, 10 times faster. And we do that with post-checkout upsells. Right now, the lifetime value of a BoobyPack customer is $30. They buy one bra with pockets and never come back. To reach $1 million in sales, I need 33,000 customers. That's too hard, so let's make it easier by increasing the value of each customer without increasing the price of the product. And we do this with a simple upsell right after they check out. Love your new BoobyPack? Grab the other 4 colors right now for only $60 in one click. Customers love it because they get a steal of a deal. And I love it because it puts money in my pocket a lot faster. Between 32% and 53% of the customers should take this offer, raising the lifetime value of those customers to $90. Then I'll sell them again. This time, I'll offer them exclusive access to our VIP Rave BTS community, where they get behind-the-scene access to everything Rave. Monthly DJ Q&A, where they get to talk to their favorite DJs, plus early access to exclusive new product drops, all for $49 a year. Communities tap into belonging, and ravers love insider status. So for only $49 a year, they feel like VIPs. And those recurring fees turn one-time revenue into predictable future profits. I expect about 30% of those customers taking up on that offer. Since the average subscriber should stay for at least 3 years, that gives those customers a lifetime value of $237. That's an 8x increase. And now to make $1 million, instead of 33,000 customers, we only need 4,219. That's how BoobyPack could have made millions instead of going bust. And you can do the same thing with your business by increasing the lifetime value of your customers. And remember that one line that I said could double their sales? It's this, just above the buy button. Keep your phone and cash safe at upcoming event name, or get 100% of your money back. It calls back the hook, links a time-specific use, and completely removes their risk in one breath. See, almost any business can make millions if you know how. So, got slow sales? Here's how you use these 3 steps to boost your business in the next 10 minutes with 3 simple steps. First, write a hook that calls your buyer by name, plus a vivid loss, plus your easy fix. Post yours below, the best ones will get featured. 2, list 2 bonuses that you can add that help them get more value tonight. 3, draft 1 upsell that makes them even happier if they say yes. And if you want help, hit subscribe. Then drop your website and biggest hurdle in the comments below. That gets you the chance at a free Misfire Makeover for your business. And make it juicy, because I love a challenge. Hit like if this video helps you, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. See you in the comments.